Hello everyone. In this video I will show you how you can create your own comic strip on makebelievescomics.com. This is a free website for teachers. So here you have various options to create your own comic strips to use them as teaching materials for your students. In the past, this website allowed you to create comic strips right away without having to create an account. But now you are required to create an account, but this is completely free. So once you get to this website, makebelievescomics.com, you click here, begin now. Okay, see that I have this window asking me to log in. So if you don't have an account, you can register here with a username, an email address, and your password. You can also log in using a Google account. In my case, I already created an account here, so I'm going to log in. Okay, this is what you will see once you log in. You have a maximum of 18 panels to create your comic strip. You can have the title here, your name here. For example, I'm going to create a comic strip about the daily routines. Okay, now let's look at the menus at the bottom. You have characters, animal friends, balloons, prompts, stationery, objects, words, backgrounds, colors, and so on. So I'm going to look at the backgrounds, see if there's any background I can use. See, most of them are in color, some of them are black or white. And this is an important point to bear in mind. So if you're going to design a comic in color, make sure all the elements you choose are in color. Whereas if you use black or white, then make sure everything else is black or white. Okay, right now I don't see any background that attracts my attention. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to use a solid background color. See that you can adjust the hue of the color here. We have the basic colors here. I'm going to use this color, violet background. Now I need to find the character. See that there are characters with different designs, different color patterns. So make sure that when you choose the characters, if you're going to use more than one, they have the same or a similar style. See, some of them may have different styles. As I said before, see, some of them are black or white or in grayscale. So I would not mix grayscale characters with color characters because that will be distracting. That would cause actually a visual disruption. Okay, let's see. Well, I will try this. And see, for each of the characters, sometimes you have different poses, so you can choose. Okay, so you click on one and see it is added to the first panel. With this icon, you can move it. With this, you can resize or scale. You could flip it. This, in case you need the character to look at a different direction. And this is to bring an element to the front in case you want to create different planes in the design of each of the panels. Okay, I'm gonna go back and back again. You can also add objects. If you see now, you can even add masks to the characters so people can relate to the current situation. Again, you see objects in grayscale and color, so don't mix those. Make sure you're using a consistent design. So for example, I'm going to add this desk. See, now it is right before the character. I don't need it there, so I'm going to bring to the front, and I bring her to the front. I'm going to go back. Now I'm going to try a dialog bubble. Okay. See, it's a little too big. I'm going to scale it. I also need to move it. Just move. Still too big. I'm going to scale again and change the position. Then you click and you can start typing. Okay, this seems a little too small for what I'm looking for, so I'm gonna use it. You have the recycle bin. I'm going to try a smaller dialog bubble. See, so you can also add this elements to indicate the progression of time. Okay, let's try a smaller one. Okay, I have my first panel. Okay, and this menu will move according to the panel that you choose. So right now in panel 1, I click panel 2, see how the menu moves. I will add the same background. Character. You need to look for the same character. Okay, I'm going to move this. I need to scale it a little bit. I need the same desk. Okay, to move it, let's bring to the front. I need another dialog bubble. I'm going to center this. I need to move it. I also need to scale it. To move it again, and see, I can follow basically the same procedure. So it's about daily routines, so they can the character can start describing what she does on a daily basis as part of her daily routine. You have a maximum of 18 panels. Okay, once you're satisfied with the overall structure, sequence of events in your comic strip, you can either save it so you can find it later. You can start over so you can have a fresh start. And you can also print, share, or email the comic strip. So you have 3 steps in case you need to review something. You can go back and edit and make any necessary corrections in your comic strip. You can print this if you want to make copies of the comic strip for your students. You can share this on Facebook, save it online, and save the image to your hard drive. So it will be saved as a PNG file. You can choose the location, and then you can insert this in any documents that you need. For example, a Word document with additional information, and you can create a handout for your students. And you can also email this. So you can write your name, your email, and send it to a specific email address. So I hope this quick tutorial helps you design your own comic strips for your students.